live. Okay, we're
Oh
here.
boy.
We're actually voiced now. And there is a way, though, that I need to get us to the other picture. Oh, goodness gracious. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is so wrong.
Nope.
Oh, no, goodness. I cannot. Oh, I am just. Now we have a black picture, and that's not what I'm trying to do.
Well,
I'm so sorry. This is so embarrassing.
all right, it's your first live stream.
Yes, it is, and I appear to be having issues. Nope, that's not the right one. I was trying to use this other one too that would make it work right, and it's not working right. So, is this when I want to go, help? I don't have anybody to call for help. Okay, cancel that one. Get the picture going again. It'll work. It'll work. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Come on, we can do this. Oh, you know what? I think part of that's the problem is that. Hold on, I figured out what the problem. Part of the problem is.
Okay.
I think. I think I did. Yes. Okay. We were having to do so much last minute things in the Discord, you know, that I forgot to put my cursor back over on the game.
Seems to be a little off.
Okay, so would somebody in the chat tell me, are we streaming okay now? Do you see us? I mean, that's pretty silly to say, but according to my screen, you guys can see us, and we are in Roblox. Is that true?
But it's not centered.
It's not centered. Well, it should
No.
be centered. Okay, well, let's try and fix that then. Hold on a second. Well, that's not going to work. Well, I think I totally messed it up when I was going like, oh no, it's not working, and I was doing this and I was doing that, and I think I might have really messed it up then. It was all set to go, and here it was. The simplest thing was simply that I needed to be in. Well, that's not going to look right. Okay. I don't know what to do to make it centered. You sure it's not centered? I think it is.
Using like a OBS or
I'm using OBS, yes.
you might have to do something with like entirely sure how to use OBS, but
Oh,
but I know that there's a way to adjust the
oh, there is. There is.
yeah, just the frame. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
That's a little.
That doesn't work.
It's a little better, but.
You know, I could
Close.
just like start over and do the game capture thing all over again. With an entirely new game capture. I could do that.
Need help or are you okay?
Jack!
Oh.
Jack, I need help. Can
Share
you
screen.
tell?
Well, I looked on there and then I saw you saying you need help, so, you know, thought I'd
Well,
jump in.
now you see, I have the picture, but I've gotten it messed up.
It's a bit, it looks like you've got it zoomed in.
Yes, and I have, like, messed up on how I need to fix it.
Don't worry, just share your screen for me so I can see.
Oh, you want me to share my screen?
Just on Discord so I can see OBS.
Okay, we had an issue on Discord, so then I was fixing that, and then I was fixing the other things, and then people were jumping in, and all these things happened all at once.
Oh, it's always the same. It's like buses, they all come at once. Right, watch stream.
Okay, so, but that's the stream. I'm not showing OBS on my stream.
Yeah, just click on the application OBS when you go to share your screen.
Okay.
Do you use normal OBS or is it StreamHub you're using?
I used normal OBS.
Normal OBS.
I know you don't like that one. Well, you like it, but it's okay.
Whatever floats your boat. Yeah. If you,
Does that look better? Here, wait a minute. Hold on. Does that one look better? Nope. Roblox. It's supposed to be this one. Capture method is this one. Match tile. It should be fine. I don't understand why it doesn't look right.
It's almost like you've got it zoomed in slightly, like the resolution isn't correct.
Well, you know what? If I just go totally black screen here and remove all of these, I can put in a new one, I guess.
Yeah, and then try and re-add it, see whether that fixes it.
Okay, we're going black screen, guys. Potentially. Well, at least on my side, I've got a black screen. Now I'm going to add the game capture on my side. Okay, but this one still, it looks weird, but okay, let's try it. Tell me what you think of this one. Is that better? Hopefully it's better. Is it okay?
Looks exactly the same.
Then I don't know what to do.
We can see your screen, like, we can see most of it. It's just it's zoomed in. Like, the resolution isn't right. Oh, hang on. That's kind of fixed it. It's now more centered. It's off-centered now.
Okay, so if I do this and I do... That's not good. If I do the transform and I do center to screen, didn't work. Transform.
Getting close.
Thank you.
Getting closer every time.
All right. Is that any better?
As Daniel George said, 1,000% more gooder.
There's a bit of a delay, so I'm just having to wait a few seconds before it.
Right, that's right. I forgot what the delay is. But, oh golly, I really appreciate you guys staying with me on this, Wild Goat. You can see the chat better on this side and it's not distorted. Your right side and bottom side are hanging off the OBS screen. All right. Okay, look, I'm going to delete this. I'm going to remove this one. I am going to remove everything from this thing. I'm going to remove this game capture with 1, 2. Remove it. I'm going to start completely fresh. I am so sorry, guys. I feel so stupid. All right. Roblox. Now, game capture. And okay, or I could do display capture. Maybe that would have been better. Capture a specific window. Yes, I want the Roblox window. And I'm going to go, okay. For some reason, it always makes it bigger than the screen is. I don't understand that. Preview scaling. Canvas. Oh, that's not good. Okay, there. That's better, right?
21-second delay.
Everybody's gonna leave because they're gonna realize how bad this is. I am so sorry, guys. Should I just stop and start over?
No, it's fine. You have 28 people watching. Don't worry.
Hi, everyone. I don't know what to do. Full screen projector. Full screen projector. Nope, that didn't do anything. That did not do anything.
What I would do, I would just do the stream as it is now, bearing in mind that it is slightly off-centered. So just remember, if Ender is on the right-hand side of your screen, then it's going to be harder to see him. If he's on the left-hand side of your screen where he is now, it's okay to see him. And I would just carry on like that because the quality is fine, and it's perfectly clear. And so I would.
Yeah, you know what? I can't even make my character in. Like, it's not allowing me into. It's not letting me do anything with the game now. Oh, wait a minute. There it goes. Whew. Okay. Maybe that helped the picture too.
Have a good live stream.
Yeah, thanks. Well, I'm totally messed up now, okay? Totally messed up. And Albino, please be nice in the stream, okay?
Oh.
So Ender, there you are. Shall we go and let's do the tour of your base? By the way, let me start over. It's me, Grammy, and if you hadn't figured it out yet, this is my very first live stream. Never ever did any one of these before. Well, actually, I have done 100 of these, but always on the other side. You know what, Ender?
Yeah.
I've always been on the side of moderating and doing all those things. I've never had to do the controls before, and I practiced everything, and then look what happens. It's like whatever
right.
can go wrong goes wrong, right?
I mean,
and
you can only
this. Go ahead. What?
I mean, it takes practice, of course.
Practice makes perfect. Yes, and it's okay to make mistakes. And this person right beside me with this wonderful jacket on is Endervene. Ender! Yay! I'm so thankful that you are here. You are here and you're patient and you've waited. And thank you to everybody in the chats that's waiting and people that are watching. Thank you for waiting. So we are going to go, and I guess we've got some people in here too that are with us. We've got Only Blue Balloons and Albino and Bitty Boy are in here. As long as they follow the rules and are nice to each other, then they can hang out and stay, right, Ender?
Yeah.
But if not, then they won't be able to. Right? So, shall we... Let's see. We both decided that when we're doing the... when we're doing the...
Happened.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Roblox crashed for me.
Oh, no!
No! Alright, don't worry. To fix please possible.
Oh, this is so funny. We've got like
Just got there.
Oh my
no,
goodness.
someone is in there and it's filled.
Someone's in where and what's game.
The service full.
Okay, guys, everybody needs to leave the game that's inside here. Okay, so that Ender can jump back in, please. That means if you guys don't leave, then I've got to make you leave. So somebody leave, please, so Ender can jump back in. Please. Well, Only Blue Balloons. Somebody. DJ. Somebody. Albino, please. I need somebody to jump out because Ender needs to be able to come back in. Okay, DJ, jump out, please, so Ender can jump back in.
There we go.
I can't even read the chat. Like, I haven't even been able to tell what's going on in the chat at all either. So, you think I'm going to have a blast, AZ check? Hi, Wild Goat, President Parsons, and Slick Mills. It's been an interesting one, hasn't it?
Yep. No.
Are you able to join?
How about we can check out someone else's base?
Okay, are you? Oh, yeah, that's right, because you have to bring yours in that way. That's right. Well,
Yeah.
I blacklisted people from mine because we both agreed that we were going to blacklist and not allow people on the bases while we were filming. Remember?
And
Um,
they're allowed to visit in my base. I think it's just best for yours, so like we can do that interview thing.
yes, when we're doing the interview, and when you
Yeah.
were doing the tour, we were going to. Yes. Okay.
I
Well,
was.
you know
I'm
what?
okay with people. I'm
Okay.
okay with people coming in,
Okay.
like when we're doing the tour.
Okay. Well, that is your choice, and it's your base, and we don't want anything, else to happen. So, what is your favorite place in Lumber? While your base is
Um,
reloading, what's your favorite place in Lumber?
I can't say the end times. Uh, my favorite place would probably be the swamp,
The
as
swamp?
yeah, since it's one of the more spooky areas. Plus,
Yes.
the music there is.
I like the music in the swamp. Yes, I do.
Mhm. Yeah, so I listened when I was looking for all the songs to put on the wiki. I went, uh, I listened to like the whole song for each man.
Yeah?
Ossuary Era 6, Ossuary 6 Era is, which is the name for the swamp is for the swamp is name. That's the name of the song.
That's one of the things with the wiki is that you've got access to all those things. Like people can listen to the songs, people can know what the different biomes are and the different parts to the biomes. That's the fascinating thing about the wiki.
Yeah, it's accessible to everyone. Anyone, and even anyone can edit it.
Mhm.
It doesn't have to be just me or some other staff.
Right.
One can contribute to it.
And you guys are very helpful too with everybody.
Yeah.
Now,
Well, I mean, in the past, we do it indirect, like
yes.
person to person. It's indirect, but how we did what, but how we helped everyone is by providing as much info as we can,
Right.
so that anyone can see the see what something is all about, like what something looks.
Mhm. I like there's this really neat map. Well, because we're just kind of chatting while your base is loading, right? So there's this really neat map that Fallon made that shows the
It's
entire
working.
what?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you did. Sorry.
No
Um,
worries.
there's this really neat map that Fallon had made that's like the whole world, the whole Lumber Tycoon 2 world.
Oh yeah, on the Lumberlands
Yes,
page.
on the Lumberlands page. Yes, I really like that one.
It's yeah, it's very. I would say that's very well done.
Mhm.
Despite how despite how old it is.
How old is it?
Um, well, it's if I remember correctly, it's before the release of the Tiger Peak. So like anywhere where you would get the Frostwood.
Where you would get the Frostwood? Right.
Yeah. Oh, well, actually, I'm looking at direct. Yeah, it's a little bit before the Frostwood. But it does have the peak, like
Mhm.
the start of the peak.
And you guys just moved to a different spot too, like with the wiki. The all
Well,
of wiki is changing right now or something.
yeah, the wiki is changing. I mean, still we still have the same URL address, but other than that, we have it's just more core changes
Mm-hmm.
that were made because of the platform that we're on. Fandom is the wiki's home, and if a fandom does, we have to go through it.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. The base is loaded, and it's by the mountainside.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
It's been a
sorry.
ways.
No, that wasn't what I was laughing at. I was laughing because the picture sort of got smaller here and I was trying to fix it. I don't
Oh.
know how that happened, but it did. So I'm just trying
Oh.
to stretch it to the screen and let's see, we'll do this. No. For some reason, there's this extra portion to it that I don't understand why it's there. It's never done this before the entire time I've been any of this time, and for some reason it's got part of it that is just not right. I don't know. I can't quite figure it out. All right. Center to the screen, which supposedly that's center to the screen, but it's really not. I am so sorry about this.
It's all right. You don't have to keep apologizing.
Oh, golly. Let's see if that looks... Nope, that doesn't look any better, does it? Oh, well, kind of. Not really. It looks stretched now, doesn't it? All right. Well. All right, I guess I'm just going to leave it like that for right now, okay? I think that's what I'll do. I'll just leave it like that and I won't do anything else. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I think I fixed it. I think I might have fixed it. Hold on. Fit to screen. Nope. No. Oh, golly. I had it. I almost had it. Okay, try this. There. That's better, right?
Close.
Well, it's closer than it was, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. At least it's closer.
Can at least see the entire screen.
Yes, you can see the entire screen
the
now.
entire window.
There. See? We've got it now. We've got the whole window going, and I put my cursor back over where it belongs. And all right, now where's your base?
By the mountaintop.
Oh, okay.
Well,
That's one of my favorite.
mountainside.
That's one of my favorite places to go to and be.
I mean, it's got all those butch.
Yes.
I use lots.
Use lots. Yes, you do. Do you take the truck up to get the birch and then load it in your truck, or do you throw the birch off the mountain up there?
I take a truck to get the birch.
I always throw
It
mine
just seems
down.
easier.
I always throw mine down off the mountain. And then I cut it up when I get it back to my base. So, you want to give us a quick tour here and we'll...
Right. Sure.
Great.
Alright. So here's the entrance.
Yay.
So when we walk in, we come to a common area.
Yes, I
We
see
can-
this.
A bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still working on it, so
Oh, of course.
in mind
I think every
I have
base is like a work in progress, don't you?
always. This has been progress for 4 years now.
Right. Oh, I like the picture with the blue frame. I mean.
Oh.
See, I took a break and kind of went away from lumber for a little while. So some of the things I didn't get last year because I was in the hospital. So.
Oh, alright.
Yeah. Anyway, so what's next? What's this part?
So next,
Yeah.
we have a little bit of a gift and seasonal area, so
Okay.
I haven't gotten anything yet for the Thanksgiving, so it's
Okay.
just on the table. I
Gotcha.
have I have Halloween all set up
I see
with
that.
candies, axes, and pumpkins throughout the years, as
Good.
well as the times wood flooring and the spook and sinister to the corner.
Yes, I see that. Some people don't
It's-
realize that Sinister is that bright orange, you know? Some people don't realize how bright that the Sinister is. They think it's a dark one.
They usually maybe,
Mm-hmm.
but so then the I have the Christmas gallery.
Oh,
So pretty much a
nice.
bunch of Christmas items
Mm-hmm.
all congregated with all like
Look at this.
order of axes.
Look at this. He has the what the present is down below, and then the box that they come in, and then the actual bobblehead above. That is so cool, Ender. So cool.
Oh, I actually I almost finished the I just finished the windows not too long ago, so that
They're nice.
at least in the gallery.
Mm-hmm.
But I would definitely and it's definitely took a while just to possession all of this. I can't
Gotcha.
imagine that it would be on mobile.
Right. Because you do play mobile. You play on mobile a lot more than you do desk, right?
No, I actually do. I play desk a lot more than on mobile.
Okay.
I'm just using mobile for the time being.
Gotcha. I just know that the other night when we were talking, you were talking about how you use mobile quite a bit. So that's just like a
I use
current thing right
mobile.
now.
I mean, I'm using mobile for the sole reason is because my computer is getting repaired, so
Yes, that's what it
I'm
was.
resorting to the alternative method of getting on. And it takes a little time getting used to, but after a while, it's not too bad.
Right.
And the thing that I've noticed is when walking upstairs, I tend to jump.
Oh, instead of walking. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I know that painting.
So I have a couple of rooms. I might make them like, I don't know, little classrooms or a little, oh, well,
Some kind of room.
it'll be something.
I'm sure it will be. And it's nice. You have the
To
lookout
the
over everything.
floor.
Okay. Oh, and up
It's
we go.
the third and fourth floor are completely empty at the moment, but I'm probably gonna have wood exhibit up here
Nice.
on then on the fourth floor might be like some kind of like wire testing area.
Oh, that'll be
Or
good.
yeah, of course it could be the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Right. Wild Goat is saying that you've got a great display area. I glanced over and saw that people are saying that it's really nice what you have. So that's good. And later, when you guys have
Hopefully not getting
questions,
any
we'll look at the
sound out
chat
of
for
you.
it. Excuse me? You're not hearing me? You don't hear me anymore? Uh-oh. Do the rest of you still hear me? My sound on the thing says that you do.
Alright. I was having a little sound issue.
Oh, okay. You know what? We're sort of having lots of interesting issues in this one. Hey, Code just said hi, Ender. Heath Haskins just in the chat says hi, Ender. Oh, and he said yay, Grammy. Boy, oh boy, he should have been here sooner, huh, Ender?
Maybe.
Or maybe it's a good not. I don't know. We've been having issues.
I don't know. Maybe he'll get a chance to get in. if he so chooses to.
He can always join if he wants to. That's up to him. Okay.
Anyway, on with the tour.
On with the tour, yes. Just thought you might want to
Alright.
know what code was saying.
Alright.
And down we go. I just love it that we can jump and not get hurt.
Yeah. Can't do that anymore in test 2.
No.
Say that. I'm not really sure what this will become, but this is one of the newest areas in my base.
Okay.
I mean, it's a little dark, but
But it won't be that way eventually when you're finished.
it shouldn't. Yeah.
Oh. All right.
No,
Nice.
I've got a little, and it's like a little vestibule up here, so
Yes,
you can
I see
come
that.
down from the second floor.
Or stand on Grammy's head.
But yeah, always stand on Grammy's head.
Good. Okay, where'd you go?
The way.
Over here? You're running away. You're running away from me now. You're like, I'm out of here.
You're running away from me.
Oh, okay. I thought you went over that way. Oh,
I've got a
goodness.
little. Might add some actual furniture here.
Okay.
But upstairs,
Oh,
the
we have
little-
stairs someplace over here.
I've
Oh,
got
there it
a
is.
room over here, and then
Nice.
a huge room for some, maybe like building practices.
Good.
So I can practice with building.
Right.
I don't know. You could always practice.
Oh, yes, pixel art. Bitty Balloon says pixel art.
Good.
Good.
Alright, and then the last room I have is a,
Signature room.
yep, sig room.
Yep, let's see. I see Caesar's. I see. Oh, look, there's mine.
Yours, yep.
There's
I got
codes.
still.
Yep. I don't remember signing in midair. You must have moved the
Yeah,
wall.
What's happened is that I completely redid the building,
Okay.
and what happened was that I had issues with where the floor placement.
Yes.
So I had the ingenious idea to make them appear as though they were hanging rather than just floating randomly or
I think it's a great idea.
destroying it and having to redo the signatures.
I think it's a wonderful idea. I have one floating at my place of codes, too. He's just never seen it. Shh! Don't tell him.
Oh, I think he already knows if he's still here.
Yes, maybe. Well, this is
So
great. And then
yeah.
and then you've got. Okay, I don't recognize the
Super
signature.
Chief,
Oh, Super Chief. Okay.
and then Internal Cephas.
Yes, I remember internal. Excellent.
And to be honest, I think what I like the most about it is the pattern that I did with the
I like the
white
pattern.
tiles.
I like that too. The pattern on the walls. It's very unusual and artistic. I like it.
Very. I mean, you gotta be artistic if you're having a sig room or an art room.
That's true. That is true. That very true. Yes. I like mine
So
hanging from the sky. I have to do that more often. Excellent.
Definitely.
Anything else?
Alright. Not that I have planned.
So let's see, we're both in the fan group. We're both supervisors in the fan group. If you were
Yes.
rating this base for the fan group, what rating would you give it?
I mean, I'm going to be biased if it was rating my base, but I would say elite.
Yes, of course. I agree. Are you taking your car back over to my place? Or are we going to
Probably
run?
not because
We can just
you
run
can
it.
buy
We're not that far. It's good exercise, right?
exactly. I get a little bit of exercise in.
Yeah, get the heart rate up.
Exactly.
Yes. Well, this base that we're walking towards right now, I thought it was a one plot challenge. I found out from Code Primate that you are not supposed to have other parts around it. You know,
Oh.
parts of land around it. So it's really not a one plot. But I did it like 2 years ago. So
Oh.
yeah. But you know where we're going to do the interview, the rest of the interview. We've actually been talking quite a bit, but
Yes.
this house has like bedrooms, bathrooms, all the normal things, the kitchen, and
What's this? Wait, what's this?
what's what?
Oh, it's just like a light, a hanging light.
Yeah, whoopsies, I
Nice.
just walked out the window. And again, I say, I am so thankful that we do not take damage when we fall or jump. Well, just though other people haven't seen this yet, but we've been working and creating a studio just for you, for this interview. A place for you to sit, and we've got some candy here for you. And I tried to do a can of Coke here, but it does not want to stay standing up. So.
Oh, wait, by the way, what is this?
This is
Curious.
this is a fountain. The water is supposed
Oh.
to be coming down, but we didn't quite get it finished in time. But it's a fountain.
Oh, so that's what you were saying was the fountain.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So it's a fountain with the lattice behind, and yes, and then this is a little bush that was being made, and
It's cute.
we've got lights. You have to have camera lights and things.
Lights, camera,
But we
action, of course.
did not get the camera made though. Oh, look, the pumpkins are floating.
They
And
do.
I did make a mic. I was going to do a boom mic, but then that would have been too much in the way.
Just so you resort to a slightly smaller mic. Table
Yeah,
mic.
yeah, one of those table mics that's not even attached to the table. But you know what? We tried. I really, we tried to just create something that would be kind of like interviewish, like.
Yeah.
So, welcome to the interview.
Thank you for having me. I'm your talk host, Grammy.
Yes, and it's me, Grammy, the talk show host. Yes. I was going to show, clips or whatever of the wiki page, but I'm afraid to get off of this one. I might not get back.
Yes. So, if we all ever talk about something, just have it up just in case.
Well, what the funny part is that I had tried all this earlier. I had all the pages up ready to go. And then we had to step into the Discord, my Discord, because there was a little bit of an issue going on. And then things just went kind of crazy from there, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Golly. But you know what? I guess this first live stream is going to be nothing if not memorable. Whoever.
Oh, it'll be memorable.
I know. So I'm going to try, while I'm talking to you, I'm going to try and look over here at the my other screen and see if anybody has any questions for you.
Right.
Make sure that you guys put something like in big letters or something, question, or big letters, Ender, E-N-D-E-R, and then I'll be able to see that you have a question for me to ask Ender. Daniel George says, welcome to the LT2 Tonight Show, and here's your host, Grammy.
Very, very clever.
Yes. And for those of you who are in the game, we have you blacklisted on my base because we didn't want the interview to be interrupted with jumping around and things like that. I will get too distracted, and then I just won't know what to say or what to do. As you can tell, I've already gotten distracted enough times, right?
Yeah, I mean, at least before
Yes.
for the live stream.
Yes. So, Ender, you are the new owner of the wiki Lumber Tycoon 2. Now, is that the correct title, or is there a different title? Uh-oh, that pumpkin is...
How
I think that pumpkin has a mind of its own. Okay, come on. Let me try and move it out of my face. Come on, you can move. Okay, we'll just put it over there. We'll fix it later.
Yep. All right. So the thing about the wiki owner. So it's I guess it's the title wiki owner has just been has gone on to the entire community. However, it's not exactly like I don't exactly own the wiki.
Right.
The wiki is owned by the community. My purpose is my main purpose is to make sure that the community runs smoothly, make sure that it grows, and make sure that and just keep it maintained. Make sure that
Right.
people have the info that they need and so they can get it as quickly and as smoothly as possible.
And you've been in the
Of course,
wiki for how? Oh, sorry. You've been in the wiki for how long?
I've been in the wiki since February 2016.
And the game.
I can give an exact date. February 18th, 2016.
And
so
the game started.
Game, as far as I'm aware, the game started mid 2015.
Yes.
But the wiki was created which was actually which I found out was the first official group to be created was back in August 31st of 2015. And shortly after the fan group actually was made. So finding out that the how old these groups and communities are is actually pretty crazy.
Right. And then the Lumber Chat Discord started, I think, somewhere the beginning of 2016, if I'm remembering correctly.
It was actually, it's not that, its anniversary is not that far off.
Yeah.
It's the Lumber Chat's anniversary is actually 29th October.
That's right. It's October. Yes, that's right. I actually started with them in the Lumber Chat Discord in October of 2016. And then life goes on from there. But you know what I'm really thrilled about, as you know, the big announcement kind of a thing, is that all three of you are back together in an alliance. And that's why it's so wonderful to talk about both groups, all three groups, I mean.
Of course. I mean, I know that Lumber Chat and the wiki had struggles and views on how things work, but back in which ultimately led to its to the unaffiliation between the two in mid 2017.
Right.
It was probably honestly, it was a regretful thing to do, in my opinion.
Right.
And while I know that I had some part in it at the time, I didn't think I didn't think about the community as a whole. And that I thought more of a small percentage of the community itself, the only 10 or so people determine what happened between Lumber Chat and the fan group.
Yes. But I think what's wonderful... I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And it's really terrible that it happened, but times change.
Yes.
And when you try to look at things at a better angle, it can only get better.
That's true. And now you have a different vision, or you're a more updated vision.
Yeah, my vision is to have a community where like a whole community where every one of the whole LT2 community can be together and just have fun. Not like they can do whatever they want as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else.
Yes. And I agree with that so much that it's, having fun and having a
Yeah,
community and taking care of each other and helping each other. I think
exactly.
it's wonderful. And I'm real proud of you on doing that.
Thank you.
Now, for an important question. Okay, somebody was saying that Monkey says he's your bodyguard, by the way. Somebody else says that the game was actually created in 2009.
Oh,
And
I've heard this one way too many times.
do you want to say anything about that?
Oh, I'll definitely say something.
Okay.
So, disclaimer for everyone: while Roblox has this thing where places are created. This is where, well, places are created, but games aren't. So, I'm assuming at the time when Defaultio created the place back in 2009, it was used mainly for like testing and other stuff. It was never really used for a separate game.
Right.
So until like the second quarter of 2015, so like March, or between March and May, that there was no development of LT2.
Mhm.
So it was development, as far as we know, basically officially started in 20. There was nothing before then, and it's usually a misconception of the difference between a place and a game.
Right. Okay. Controversy ended. It was
Yes.
created and began in 2015. Right?
As far as we know, yes.
As you know. All right. We have a very important question for everybody that's in the chat. Okay? Ender and I came up with this. And except for that one of them moved, but first person who can say what is the correct order of these pumpkins for the year in the colors from the very first year of the pumpkin to the very
Closest to me.
last year. Yes. First year of the pumpkin all the way to the last year of the pumpkins. Who can tell us which order is the right order for the colors? If you can put it in the chat, you might win something. We'll have to figure out what is here that you can win. But you guys think about it. There's one of them that's missing and not up here. But you go ahead and tell us what is the correct color for the pumpkins. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The sixth one kind of ran away. It's back there. Okay.
So I would say left to right. What is the years that the pumpkins were released?
Yes. And so we want to know what's the correct order of them. Like what color was the first year? So 2015, right?
Yes.
And then,
the one over by the behind you is.
Don't tell them. Don't tell them what year. They're gonna
they got
guess.
it. Daniel George.
Oh, they got it already?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Orange, purple, red, green, plank, and ghost ghastly. Oh, did he get it right?
Yes.
Oh.
Got it first.
Good job, Daniel George. Good job. Okay, so then this one was first, right here. This one?
Yeah. The one.
I'm looking at the list. Red and orange. The red-orange is the one that's way back here that ran away.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's. So.
You tell me which one to bring next.
Way back here is. So you might want to bring back the orange one.
Okay, this one? Is this one second? This one?
No. Well, Are we going to place them there?
Yeah, we'll just
Alright,
since
so
this one is determined to be back here, we'll just kind of go with it.
Alright, so it would start with orange
Okay, this one's first.
and
Gotcha.
purple.
Purple was second. Oh, okay. No
Then-
wonder. Yes, I remember because that was the first year that I received something and I got the purple one. You're right. Yeah. Okay. So purple would be next. Let's grab it. Where's the purple? I have to say this is one of my favorites. Is the purple one.
Was
But nobody knows that purple's one of my one. I can't have one favorite color, but it is one of my favorite colors.
that's my favorite color.
And third is
Our third is the green.
there's the green. I remember. Yes. Now, how many of you have the red and orange, and how many of you have the purple? The first two. Well, I'm just going to set the green one there, and we'll fix it later. Okay. Next is
Red.
red, which is already there. Right
Then
there.
we have the lumpkin.
Yes, the lumpkin. We didn't bring the lumpkin, did we? Or is this the lumpkin but before you
It's
open
the
it?
ghastly. That's this year's.
And this one. This one
That's-
goes.
It's 2019. To be honest, I don't really like the lumpkin.
Wasn't there a
Oh,
thing though about the lumpkin that it wasn't actually released because somebody did something or something?
that's a lumpkin right there. So
Okay.
I mean, but there was a Halloween item that was never released, which it was supposed to be released in 2016, the
Mhm.
Eerie Skull. However,
Yes.
due to a lot of exploiting it, and it was ultimately removed from the game entirely. We don't. Before it got removed, it seemed to be used as a hacking like a hack bait. So
Right.
whenever someone spawned it in, it would
Interesting.
cause the owner of the item to get banned from the game. However, I think exploiters actually use that to advantage and actually spawned it with other players
That's too
as
bad.
the owner, causing them to get banned.
That's too bad. Because it would be good for exploiters to be banned or something. So
So, yeah.
we were talking about some of the items, that have been given out and the gifts and things that are kind of different and that, never actually were used, like the spork, this thing that I'm trying to get to come up here on the desk.
So I think,
Right.
well, most gifts are just collector's items.
Right.
Some items do have uses. A couple of them have uses. Obviously, the axes do.
Right. And the eye.
Yes. Well, that's a Halloween.
Mm-hmm. I
Um,
remember us running around with this spork trying to figure out what to do with it. We would hold the coal in things and all sorts of things that we would do.
Those items. Well, the coal has. I mean, coal has the interesting property that if it's put in the volcano for a certain amount of time, it will catch fire.
Yes.
Eventually, it would lose that fire effect.
Mm-hmm. Now,
But other than that, the coal doesn't exactly have any other use to it.
and I was told the blue one is the snowball. Here, you can hold it.
Uh,
I was told that was the snowball, and that it melts.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think the snowball will actually melt. However, the texture for the snowball has been in the game for a very long time, and I think it was called at one point it was called the what was it? Dirty Coal, but it was never actually released. So
Mm-hmm.
A long time, we thought, like, the people at the wiki thought that the coal actually had a use, which would cause it to turn to a dirty coal. So
Uh-huh.
you see what you see the ball of snow to be.
Gotcha. Okay. We've got the bowl. We've had cranberry. We've had turkeys. We've had all sorts of things. A rusty axe.
Oh yeah.
We've got the chicken axe. This is the chicken axe here in this box, right? Let's
Yeah.
see. Some people have
I mean
not
the
seen the chicken axe, but this is the chicken axe. See, look, it's got a chicken on it. That's the chicken axe. But then what?
hold on, I just got word that it actually does melt the
Oh,
snow
okay.
ball of snow.
Okay.
So that's my bad.
I wasn't going to, uh,
Oh, but someone corrected me.
yeah. Jack has he's tested them too, and the coal changes colors too. And then of course the throne of pièce de résistance was the golden toilet. We'll just kind of put
What's the
this now in
words?
front of the desk if we possibly can. Let's see.
Oop.
There. Oops, it's on its side.
I guess that works. Works. There we go.
There we go. No, it's still on its side. I cannot seem to make it go up the right way. Well, there. Now let's just have it upside down. How about you go ahead? You do it the right way. You're the wiki person.
There we go. I mean, I would say that upside down is how it works. Wouldn't you think so?
Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Yep, definitely. I'm stuck. Okay, this is bad when the interviewer gets stuck.
There we go.
Oh my goodness. This is, you know what? You wouldn't see anybody other people like, having this happen when they're doing this. But and then we have the fire. Isn't this the fire picture? Or what is this one called? Oh no, I got stuck in the toilet again. This, you know what? I think that's a way of saying that this live stream's going in the toilet. I don't know. I can't seem to get out of it. Oh my goodness.
I'd say it's going pretty well.
All right.
I'd say it's going well. But
That's good.
The fire painting, called the burnt painting, pretty much was it like with the head on fire?
Yes, here we can look at it. I saw it at your house in the thing that you were built in the base that we went and looked at. There we go. A bobblehead on fire.
The hats.
Yes. Now you and I, we were talking about trying to, go up and go to the sanctuary and some of those things, but we of course would need a box 12 and a box 13. That wouldn't work.
Not just box 12 and well, of course box 12 and box 13, but they have to be a certain color.
Yes, I forgot. They have to be a certain color. I forgot about that part.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
yes. Besides the coal,
mm-hmm.
I think it was one of the longest mysteries for the wiki to find, to solve.
Has there ever been one that you guys have not been able to solve?
Not sure yet. Well, I'm not entirely sure. I'm sure there's a couple.
Right.
Like, there's some things that we don't know why they were added.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, the sealed cave over close to the like in the main biome.
Yes.
You've seen it, right?
Right. Yes, I have.
But
Yep.
So, oh,
Thank you, monkey.
I, we won't exactly talk about the box since,
Yes.
which is really unfortunate
All right.
that it came to be.
Right. That's
At
that's just
first, at first when the box was completely was just completely gray
right.
because nobody had spawned it in yet. But since people were starting to spawn it in,
Mhm.
there wasn't really much that we could that well default you could have done was
Right. I can't seem to get that one to move, so that's okay. I'm not the owner, that's why I can't move it. But well, you know what? Let's just come over here on this part over here.
alright.
Okay? And we'll just kind of um, look at the world of lumber, you know?
Yeah,
We've been in
Lumberland.
yes, Lumberland. And like I said, that map, the Talon, it's an older map, but I really, really like that map because it shows you really get a sense of the entire Lumberland and what's how to get places. And I used to long plank a lot. Do you see
Oh
any
boy.
spook out here? Do you think there's any spook?
I don't know. I don't see any. But if there was, I probably wouldn't be able to get to it.
Some people say that if you're in a VIP that you cannot have spook.
Well, that's not entirely true. The spook and sinister will spawn if you were in a game.
Mm-hmm.
However, well, if you were in a private server.
Right.
However, they never, from what we have, from what we've seen, it's never spawned during initialization. Plus the time it takes for the spook and sinister to just spawn, well,
Right.
to grow is insanely long time. But about at least 3 hours just
Mm-hmm.
for a spook or sinister to grow to an adult.
When I had this VIP before, like I've had this the whole time actually, but a couple years ago, over by your base, on the mountain up above your base, like on the way to Goldwood and the swamp, I found um, Spookwood right up there. I was so surprised. All I did was I usually always parked my base where you have yours, and I happened to look up. I had been playing for quite a while and stuff, and I look up and I'm seeing this thing, and I'm like, well, that's kind of weird looking because I didn't really know what spook was at that point. I was still fairly new to the game, and so I was like, what is that? And then I went up there and I was like, oh, spook. Yeah, that was fairly interesting to find something that close because you think it's going to be far away when really it
Yeah,
wasn't.
but the interesting thing is, in what makes spook and sinister so fascinating, especially to people on the wikis, that it can spawn anywhere.
Yes.
It spawns in such ways that, and it's just so interesting to
Mm-hmm.
just watch and grow.
Right.
And there are a few times where the wiki has found a tree and they basically like worship it. And also like saplings, they would actually like care for it and like protect it from other users.
Right.
It's really funny. Also, just yeah, it's really funny.
So now, does anybody have any questions for Ender? I've tried to look over here every once in a while and see if I see any questions for Ender. Um, we're really glad that you guys are all here. You know I love you and love spending time with you, and I'm really glad that you're here, Ender. it seems a shame to me if we were to stop in the middle of the night, but actually, is there anything else that you want us to know about the wiki or about you?
Um, well, I mean, at the time, like, the wiki was my first place to, was like the first, community that I started with, and it was basically there for me throughout all of high school.
Mm-hmm.
It's still, and it's still there, and and it was a huge pleasure to be able to, part of the community,
Mm-hmm.
and watch it change, and, like, seeing people come and go,
Right.
seeing, like, how, how people grow and how they change. I don't know
Yes.
how to explain it.
I think what you're kind of saying is that the wiki's growing up, just like everybody else is growing up, becoming
Exactly. Well,
wiser,
yeah.
becoming wiser, becoming, more accepting and of a lot of
Yeah,
people and
I
things,
think
right?
the part of being accepting for to others is a very important aspect. Which, while it did do that a lot, it's for some it didn't exactly people on the wiki didn't exactly accept other people just because of for a certain status for certain statuses like
Right.
I mean, at the time they like some of us didn't like YouTubers
Right.
or we
I remember.
called them how we called them duper tubers. Like,
Yep.
for example, one of them was your friend Jason.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah,
And that was, by
and
the way, that was his name, your friend Jason. Not that Ender saying that Jason was my friend, but
oh
that
yeah,
was his name,
that
your
was his
friend
name.
Jason.
Yeah,
Yep.
but honestly, yeah, seeing uh people getting a lot of people going on to YouTube and talking and like being like here's this new dupe method
Mm,
2015 not patched or
yes.
2016 I would say or
Mhm.
got this new exploit or
Right.
these new hacks and and it just really tore some of the people in the community away. And also, I mean, we're still here and
Mhm.
we're still contributing, such as those gifts. A lot of those gifts have been made by people who have been at the wiki the longest, such as
So,
like Train
right. Well, that's what I was
and
going to ask you was like who are some of the people that that are on the wiki? And
well Train and Jack Unicorns. They've all taken a part in creating the
yes.
gifts that we see today.
Yes.
I mean, of course, there's others that I I probably won't mention, or
Right.
because because it's quite a list.
Right.
But there's some that I don't know enough.
Mhm.
I mean, and also Small Soap. He's helped a lot.
Yes. And the revert
But
form, if people have trouble with their bases, AZ Chick was asking if people have trouble with their bases, just like we always get reports in the fan group.
oh yeah, like the base wipes.
Yes, or
Yeah,
base drops,
the-
base wipes, all those types of things.
yeah. I've made sure that people are able to get the help that they need. Like we have before we had the back in 2016, 2017, we had the had a notable scammers page.
Yes, I remember.
Which increasingly became more difficult to manage as more people got added.
Yes.
And we tried to keep it alphabetized, and it just didn't help. So what happened to that is that we created a help page called Avoiding Scams, which it's not much, but it's the most basic thing that people can do to
Mm-hmm.
avoid getting scammed.
And what's
And
number
of
one
course,
on that?
what?
The number one thing on to avoid being scammed, the top two.
Let's see. I don't have the page up.
Yeah, I wish I could show the page. It didn't come up on mine. I bet the top two are one, don't whitelist, and two, use 2FA, two-factor.
Well, that's more of the like if it's a problem with like exploiters. Some of the precautions that we have is never trade with people who have a record of scamming
Oh yes,
or act suspicious.
yes.
Uh, one thing that I think can be included in the for the page, I might do it later, is a method of how to not get scammed, for paying half of the aid, and then having the item traded to you, and then paying
Right.
the rest of the item. That's a good way to. Well, it's still. I mean, we could still get scammed from that method, but the the math of it is not as bad as like you're still getting something out of it better than
Mhm.
nothing.
Right.
You're not losing and you're not losing as much as you planned on giving. No small. So if it's not scamming people, is not a way to avoid getting scammed.
Right. Let's see if there's. I don't see that anybody else has any questions. At one point, I thought we could, if we still had stuff to talk about or something, that we could go over there in the water and go to the memorial. But I don't think that seems like we wasted so much other time with the other part that I'm not sure if we want to do that now.
Or we could still try to do that.
You want to? Okay.
Sure.
We have to jump down.
I might want to.
Now, I don't remember how you get there. Do you?
I do, but it's a bit of a challenge.
Yeah. Maybe it's not something to do this
What?
time. Maybe we better not do it this time. Maybe we should do it another time.
We can try.
You want to? Okay, do you
Sure.
guys want us to try and go where the, what's the wood that's called that's there? I know it's
Snow
yellow.
glow.
What is it?
Snow glow wood, or
Snow glow.
yeah, or what a lot of people call yellow wood.
Yes, they call it yellow wood, or they call it snow glow. So, do you guys want us to go to the snow glow place? Answer yes or no in the chat. I'm watching to see if you guys want us to go to the snow glow place, which is a little challenging sometimes. We have to go through the water and everything. I haven't been there quite a while. Do you guys want us to go? Because we're thinking about going, so we could either... Yes, you do? Okay, yes.
I'm ready. Do you have any axes on you, just in case?
Yes, I do have axes on me.
I might want to drop it because I might end up a complete fail.
Oh, I have faith in you. We would never fail, not with you. Okay, you know what has to happen when we do this, when we go and we try and get in over there, right? We have to drive off straight into the water, right, Ender?
So I want to get a different truck because from what I've found is that the truck that I'm currently using is currently the slowest.
Right. And you
For
need something with a little bit more speed? Is that right?
Yeah. Good
Gotcha.
one. Speed is very important.
Now I hadn't heard that for a while, but then I'm a little out of practice on some of the things.
Oh, and if you notice I forgot. Oh,
I'm here.
notice the side of the base is actually gray wood.
I saw. And some people say, "Oh, you can't have gray wood. That's a duped thing or that's something." But no, other people have proven that it is part of the game because it's naturally occurs in the game.
Well, it doesn't naturally occur.
Well, what I mean by naturally occurring is that it is part of the game, like part of the one booth
like
up
parting
here.
of the scripts, like it.
Yes.
Like it was technically is considered it's like devoid of
Yes.
a wood type, which causes it to have that gray color.
And it's the back of that purple base thing. I mean, building right there is gray wood. Okay. Here we go.
All right.
Hold your breath. Deep breath in, right? Oh no!
Well, that. Oh no!
That didn't quite work. All right. Usually there's a trick that you can do with opening. Oh, that's right. I have no perms. I can't do anything. Can I jump under the tire and make it go up? Here, I know it's not my vehicle, but sometimes it can make it go. Nope, it's not gonna go. Do you want me to go get my truck?
Sure.
Okay. So don't we go really quickly off the edge there and then go down and to our left? Is that right? Is that what we do when we want to go to it? Okay.
I want to go down and to the left.
Down and to the left. Gotcha. I wonder if anybody's still watching us.
Seems to be a few people. There's a person that I completely missed on that I didn't see until just now.
What was that?
Oh.
Here I am. I'm right here.
But there's someone asked a question from me.
Okay.
How did the wiki start?
Oh, I missed it. I'm so sorry.
I just saw it now. It seemed that, well, to be honest, I don't exactly know how the wiki. Well, wiki starts by someone taking interest in it, the game, and they have to they just create a wiki. I don't know I didn't make the wiki, but I don't know.
I goofed.
How created the wiki.
I goofed. I jumped out of the truck. I'm sorry. I went off the edge and jumped out of the truck. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. I stay in the truck, There's another game that we play, and we joke around with some people about stay in the vehicle. Do not jump out of the vehicle.
Yeah, you don't want to jump out.
No, but I did. All right.
I got a truck coming.
Me too. I think. It's stuck on my other vehicle, though. So, there it goes, I think. You know how, things can go right and go right and go right, and then you try to do something and then everything starts going wrong?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, right now, I've got one car, and it was hooked onto the truck.
Oh, I'm seeing what's going on.
Yeah.
It's glitching up.
Yeah, it's like they're,
Hey, don't worry, I got it.
We'll just go with your truck. Okay, we'll go to your truck. Oh my goodness. Okay, now, come on, you know how to get into the truck. Alright, there we go.
Right. Hey, let's see if we can get there again.
Yeah, this time I'm not touching anything because I'm not jumping out.
Go.
It's hard to drive down there when you can't see where you're going or what you're doing.
It is hard to see.
Yay, you made it.
No. Hold on. Except for one problem.
Oh, we needed to have it for longer?
Yes.
Oh, well, we could just try and see if we could make it the rest of the way.
Oh, it's really hard.
Okay. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but I'm never a giver-upper. Yeah, let me see if I can push it.
Just don't die.
Well, I can't guarantee that.
Here we go. Oh.
Uh-oh, there we go. Got it. Keep going. No. There you go.
And what I usually do is just wait until my health is full.
Yes.
No. Some also.
I think mine is halfway.
Yeah. So I'll give you a little time to
At least I'm
regenerate
green
some
now.
of your health.
I am
Yeah.
green.
But then again, it's hard to see, so it'll be
The way that you join the VIP server is just if you follow us. I'm not putting the link out because I've already caused enough problems with other things. I'm not trusting it tonight. I feel very technologically challenged today. And I'm not usually technologically challenged. Well, some days I'm not. Well, while we're driving along here, I had somebody today who was just completely shocked because they found out that I am a real grandma with real live grandchildren.
And why else would you have the name Grammy?
I don't know. But they were like, "You're kidding. I thought you were 20 or 30." And I'm like, "No, my own children are older than 20 or 30." So, no, I have 4 grandchildren. Yep. Oh, and Ender, how did Greywood come to lumber? Dragonfire's asking.
Oh,
And Skyblaze, yes, you can ask a question if you want.
it's I think one of the way how it was, I think it was actually cheated and spawned in. But I think people eventually did find out how to without exploiting or hacking it in.
Right, because it's not in the game as far as like a tree, but it is in the game as far as buildings go.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say earlier.
A favorite color, Sky.
Yes, that was the other thing. What is your favorite color?
Purple.
Purple? Yep. It's one of my favorites. I'm not DMing links out. Yes, I'm fine. I'm not DMing the links out right now, okay? So, because it's not my technological day today.
It is.
There it is. Look
So
at
close.
that.
Don't want to take chances.
No. Not when it takes a while to get here and stuff. So
Yeah.
what you're actually doing is you're driving on the bottom of the river.
Yes.
And you can do that because the truck will stay down, and so you just keep going, and you just keep going straight, and you just keep going, and the truck will go. For those people who have never come out here before.
And I think someone, I can't remember, but did Code actually drive a car all the way to one of the Palm Islands?
Yes, I think he did one time. Yes, he did. Yes.
Oh, that's actually pretty impressive.
Yes. Do you remember when we used to hook the cars on our shoulders? Like we would sit down with the chair and then drop the car and hook us onto it, and then we could use the car to jump out there. Yeah. That was another way we'd do it. Is we'd use that to jump out to Palm Island.
Some of that has been fixed, but I mean it's still out there.
Yes.
Here,
Now people simply drive there on their bridges.
hey, someone's here.
Yay! You made it. Yeehaw!
Monkey is here to.
Monkey's here too. Yes.
Yep.
And so, how do you get the wood to go back with you though? Because it's going to float in the water, won't it?
Yeah. To be honest, well, actually, I heard of one method on the wiki discussions that some people use the eye to drop the bridge down to the end times,
Okay.
and then just drop the wood from there.
Oh yeah, I guess that would work. Yes. And of course, we have the Tick-to-Tort Memorial, and that was a very emotional and very painful portion with Lumber Tycoon 2's history.
Hmm.
Was losing Tick-to-Tort, and it was nice that Defaultio did this.
But yeah, I mean, even people on the wiki were. I think some people on the wiki were even sad about it, despite the history we have with YouTubers.
Yes.
But like, we generally liked Tick.
Yes. And so we thank Tick for everything that she did with the community and with Lumber. And she's one of the legendary.
Yeah, on the Discord. Kind of, and her account is still on there, so we can just not give her the legend full on there.
Yes, we created a memorial for her in Discord that day. That was, yes. We thank her very much for everything that she did. And this is the yellow wood.
Which, what I know was her favorite wood, so that's why it's here.
Right. How close is Defaultio with the wiki?
Well, most of the users on the old time users. So it's pretty close. Like he's usually accepted the back in 2016 he actually talked to us on occasion, and we were the ones that it was the some of them were the first ones that he trusted to help him test 2.
Right. And that's the new game, Proju.
Yeah.
Proju Test 2.
However you want to call it.
Yes. I remember when we got a bunch of you guys to come over to the Discord with code and stuff and play that game. One of the first times.
Yeah, but the wiki, some of the people on the wiki were the first to be part of the, like, helped Baltio actually develop the map and test the map and stuff.
Yes. So, do we, maybe perhaps we could I think this might be a good place to end the interview. What do you think?
I would say so.
Maybe if you want to stand on either side with Tick-to-Twerts. I wasn't planning on it being this way, but we're here, and it's been quite a while. So we've got the many acts. Is there anything else, though, that you really want people to know?
There's actually one thing that I was asked to ask you.
Oh, okay.
We would have to reset.
Okay, you want to reset?
Sure.
Okay, let's reset. We will reset characters. Go back to... You'll go to your base, I'll go to my base. And meet you in the middle.
Right. So yeah, I was asked this in one of the Discord servers that I'm in,
Okay.
and they wanted to know what you thought about the something about a certain feature in the game,
Okay.
or like a terrain feature that was added to the game.
Okay. What is that?
Right. So it's in the Safari.
Okay.
So we'll go there first.
Alrighty. So I went ahead and spent the Robux, and I've got the different game passes.
Okay.
I actually first went ahead and did the power by myself. Not by myself, but when it first came out, we got the power for that one base. But
Oh yeah, from the
yes,
Strange Man.
yes, and I still think it's important to do that. To have the
Yeah,
fun of
I
going
mean,
and doing that.
it's an important thing to. I would say that it's a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
Gives Lumber that challenge.
Yes, it's quite interesting to go and do it. And I remember when we were all searching for it, and
Yeah.
but I went ahead and did the Game Pass for the rest of it. Didn't even know that they existed until a little while ago. Somebody told me about. 'Em, I'm like, oh, really? That's a cool idea. Thank you, Defaultio.
Right. So we are A points.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of wondering if, like, what your thought is on this peninsula. It wasn't here in 2016 or 17,
No, it
so it's
wasn't.
not too old. I
No,
was
it's
wondering what
not.
you think it could be.
What I think it could be on why it's here? Hmm.
Yes, it goes out, but there's nothing here.
No, it doesn't. However, let me look over here. You know what my first thought and realization that this was here was when I drove around Fancy Furnishings and am so used to that I used to be able to just cut across. And so I drove around, I went zoom and started to cut across, but I ended up in the water. Yeah, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, something's changed. What is it? And that's when I figured out about the peninsula here.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
wondering.
actually another peninsula, a little like we call it on the wiki. We call it the Safari Cliff Peninsula.
Oh,
It's behind the behind Bob's shack, but
okay.
you're on the cliffs, you wouldn't know about it.
Wow. See now, to me,
It's also recent.
people talk about that eventually sometime there might be boats. And when I first was looking at this, I was going, I wonder if this could be an edge for a boat. Like the place over by where the pier is and where the ferry is. But then when you
Yeah,
get up close on it, it's really quite steep. So you wouldn't be able to do boats there, I don't think.
yeah. Well, I
Hmm.
don't think you would be able to do boats there,
No.
but I don't know.
I'm not sure what he's got. I know he's got something planned for here, though. Oh,
Hmm?
maybe it's going to be a bridge to Palm Island? I wonder
Hmm.
if it's going to be the beginning of a bridge to Palm Island. Because look, Palm Island's right there, and that would make sense for it to go from here and be straight across. Or
Mm-mm.
maybe it's a ferry that's going to go to Palm Island.
I don't know. To be honest, what what would be hard to see where the Safari Cliff Peninsula ends
Mm-hmm.
at here. But I don't know.
What do you think?
I think there's like something big could happen here,
Mm-hmm.
but well, I do know, but
Yeah, I know you can't
maybe.
tell. Don't tell
Just,
because I don't want anybody to get in trouble.
yeah. Say.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a bridge to go to the Palm Island. Or some type of connection to Palm Island. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, we'll just have to see what happens in the future.
That or a ferry. One or the other is going to go over there. But I don't know
Maybe.
for sure.
I mean, personally, if I were to be thinking about this, I think it would be something bigger, but
Yeah? You think so?
I think so.
Okay. Well,
And
monkey, if you like bigger as in like what?
I don't know. I mean, one thing that we haven't had in a long time is biomes.
Yes.
The last time a biome was added was in 2016, which was the introduction of not the taiga, the tropics.
Okay.
So it would be really cool if there was a new biome.
See, I
The
always
woods
think
and
of
everything.
I always think of the yellow wood part that we were just at, that's a biome, or I think that I know it's taiga, but the part with the frost trees. I think of that as a new biome, but I guess they're really not new biomes; they're just new tree areas or something.
What we consider them on the wiki is a semi-biome.
Okay.
Kind of like it had like it's in the same like it
Mhm.
has the same biome music.
Right. Okay.
You can take the cherry meadow for example, like
Right.
where cherries are they're very commonly spawned there.
Right.
That's considered a semi-biome. Like it still
Mhm.
has the same music as the main biome, but
True.
has a little bit of a different, but it has a different air, but it's just a little bit different with in terms of spawning trees.
So I'm thinking we should probably end the interview and the live stream and
I
tell
guess
everybody
so.
bye. And of course, as I always say, hearts out to everybody. My heart takes compassion and caring to each of you. And whatever is planned here on this peninsula, I think that whatever he has planned is going to be wonderful because he's doing really great jobs. And with Projute, it changes
But
November, and Projute changes November 1st. And Wiki, I think the
yes,
Wiki is going to do great under your direction. That's what I think. So
I'm sure it
Monkey,
will.
if you'll stand beside Ender rather than between us, if you want to stand beside Ender, we can all wave goodbye and say goodbye and all that kind of stuff. Only you're standing right in front of me, so do you want to stand beside Ender rather than in front of me? Nope. Okay, then I'll go to the other side. We'll see then if it works. All right. There we go. So, we don't have our axes with us, but we will say goodbye. And Ender, thank you very much for the interview. Monkey, thank you. And thanks to the Wiki for all the things that they're doing. And hearts out. We love you. Always have.